Rabbi Jewish Center's video blog with the Torah portion of Metzorah. In this week's portion, we're still talking about the guy who gets the skin disease called tzaraat, except this time it's about his healing process.
Okay, so that'll be $100 for the meds, and about $12,000 for all the therapy you're gonna need after this.
So the guy who's actually called a Metzorah needs to sit outside the Jewish camp in isolation until his skin gets back to normal. And then he's ready to begin the process of getting accepted into society again, which itself isn't an easy job.
Yeah, I was out of town for a while. No, just personal, really, just personal related. I gotta go.
To begin the purification process, a Kohen, the Jewish priest who works in the temple, needs to visit him and determine that he's good to go. So first, the Torah says, V'huva el ha-Kohen, that the guy is brought to the priest, which sort of suggests that he's brought even against his will. Whether he likes it or not, he's schlepped down to the priest.
Come, let's take a little ride. It'll be quick. Look, we don't want to make this hard for nobody. Ain't that right, Mauricio?
But then, right after it, it says V'yatzah ha-Kohen, that the priest goes out of the Jewish camp to check on the Metzorah. So, who visits who? Does the Metzorah Uber over to the priest, or does he stay put while the priest visits him? And why are we forcing the guy to make the trip? Do his wishes simply not matter?
Alright, if that's the way you want it. Mauricio!
Well, the Metzorah's problem was that through gossip and negative speech, he caused division and separation among people. So sitting all by himself in isolation allows him to see what loneliness feels like.
So this is what loneliness must feel like. Gosh, it's so peaceful, yet boring at the same time.
Are you ignoring me?
Like I said, so lonely.
Sitting there all alone is what brings him to repent and fix the problem by humbling himself to see the unity and harmony that's so necessary in our world. And this problem didn't only exist with the Metzorah from thousands of years ago. In fact, if you think about it, it's also talking about you and me here now in the 21st century.
Wow, I'm so glad you said that. You know, I actually have this massive rash on my foot, and I was wondering, here, maybe have a look.
We live in a world of selfishness and ego. In fact, our entire mission in life is to fix the separation around us, finding the strength to put our egos away and bringing out the unity and the holiness in this world. But how do we go about doing it? Are we forced, or do we happily throw ourselves into it? Some people prefer to reject living a better, holier life until they're forced into it.
Are you doing the dishes?
Yeah, I'm doing it! It looks like you only started brushing your teeth when we called you up about the appointment, right?
Yeah, why?
When they encounter challenges and suffering, all of a sudden they come running to the synagogue ready to study Torah and do mitzvot. It's not what they would have chosen or even wanted, but because of the extreme circumstances they're in, they'll do whatever needs to be done to become better. Like the Metzorah, who at times is dragged to the priest, even against his will, but others choose to become better on their own. They take advantage of their own free choice and choose to go towards something higher than themselves. It's a much less stressful and healthier way to live life. So while in the end, both ways will reach the truth, but we can choose whichever road we'd rather take.
I got the coffee. Now we just gotta roast these beans. What?
In your life, don't wait until life starts throwing curveballs your way before you go pray, rap on tefillin, or avoid the non-kosher sandwich. Rather, take the initiative and begin bettering your life with tiny, holy additions to your everyday living. And before you even know it, you'll be living a life that's true, happy, and most importantly, your destiny. Shabbat Shalom.
Ain't no road to happiness, 'cause happiness is the road. Enjoy every moment of your life, and you can be happy without love, and you can be happy without God.
About $12,000 for all the therapy you're gonna need after this. Is that better?
It's a much less stressful and healthier way to live life.
I got the coffee. And why do you ask?
Hola.